YouTube, what's happening? It's Tuesday, July 22nd. We're going to talk about baseball first today. Running a little behind, had to fix a couple things. The sheet got a little bogged down because there's so much data in baseball, but we got it good now. So now we can finally get to the video. So we got all these games going on. You can see all the teams. We're going to break them down, look for everything, look at the props, look at that. Yeah, you know what we do around here. So, but one thing we have to do is, on bad days, we got to talk about the bad days. And if you were an over, you didn't want to see me coming because 3-0 on overs yesterday, but everything else is a little rough, a little bad. Paulsky's got pulled at 6. What can you do? Okay. Bueller got 2.5. So it was overs and hooks. That was the day yesterday. Goldie only got 1 on the 1.5. Overhit. A's did not. Woodruff team. How does McGreevy pitch 7 innings and only get 1 strikeout? How? I don't know how he did it, but he did it anyways. Either way, it wasn't a great day. It was a red day. I can own it. It was red because it wasn't me. It was the players. I'm not the one out there swinging the bat. I'm not the one out there throwing the ball. I'm the one looking at data and the numbers tell me take a side. I take a side. Simple as that. So it's not me, not at all. So if you want the plays hyped out for every sport, no matter which one it is, football's coming up soon, thankfully. Thank God. We got, or if you want to access the spreadsheets, go check out the HQ. Simple as that. So, no, yeah, there you go. This is entertainment betting. We should be having fun doing this. So that's what we need. Yeah, we're trying to make some money, obviously. But if you're sitting there stressed out and getting angry and your blood pressure's going up, take a break. Just walk away. Walk away. I do straight bets. I do 1% per game. That way, when I have a bad day, I can go over 10 one day. And guess what? I'm still good. The balance can be lower, obviously, but it's still going to be okay. It's okay. This is a marathon. We bet every single day on this channel, and we ain't missed a day yet. So so some days are going to be good, and some days are going to be bad. You just got to live with it. So we move on, though. That's what we do here. It's exciting. We have new games, 15 more opportunities to make some profits. So, but first, weather. Let's load it up. We got to check it out. Get rid of that. Let's see if anything fancy, weird, nasty, anything's happening out there. Miami Dome, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Washington, Philly, Toronto. Not really seeing it. Maybe a little rain in Atlanta. Tampa. Oh yeah, here. Yeah, it's supposed to rain. It is. Yeah, I should have known that. Yeah, north area of the Bay is just getting destroyed with lightning right now, and just rain everywhere. Texas, Chicago in at 11. That's something to worry about. Coors might have some rain. Arizona, Seattle, Dodgers. There you go. There's your weather. So enough of that. So we're gonna stop wasting time. We got 15 games. Let's jump to the first one right now. All right, let's jump to the first one. Good thing the games don't start till like 6:49, so that's good stuff. So we're not really that far behind. So first one is going to be Baltimore and Cleveland, and currently we see Cleveland is 140 with an 8.5 total. We come to the sheet, and we see Cleveland has been crushing it recently, 8-2, 1-2 in a row now. Second in runs at 6.2. You can see the numbers there, how well they're doing overall. And yeah, it all makes sense. And you see how Baltimore is doing overall in their numbers. They're both struggling on the hits. They're struggling 1v23 RBIs, 1v30 on walks. That's how Cleveland's getting all their runs, because they're taking full advantage of getting on base. That's what they're doing. So, all right, cool. Let's go look at pitchers. Who is going to be out there today? This is Outlier. Link in the pinned comment. Click a slime, get you a week for free. Literally, a whole week. Awesome stuff. So we have Brandon Young going up against Joey Cantillo. 17th to 10th on strikeouts. I don't care about strikeouts, but I will look at earned runs for both. Cleveland second against Brandon Young, who's giving up runs. I think this might be the play. We already got Cleveland potentially. We're just following the numbers today. If the numbers say take it, we take it. We're not going to overthink things today. We're going to be smart. We're going to be methodical here. That's what we do. And Brandon Young, what the hell, bro? That's 7, 2, 3, 4, 3. That is a 3.8 against a team who is second in runs at 6.2. Yeah. Joey, earned runs for you. Baltimore, I mean, he's not good either. Well, I say not good. 4, that's a 0. That's a 2-2 average. So clearly, I would say Cleveland's got the better pitching. They got better bats right now. Let's go look at the matchups to see what's happening. Cantillo versus Baltimore. Historically, nothing there. Against lefties, there you go. Cleveland versus righties, and B. Young versus nobody. He ain't faced nobody yet. So, all right. I'm going to look, my first gut reaction is to go look over here at Cleveland team total. I know it sounds weird. There's another fun stat I found out today that I got when we get there, which I believe is the next game. You'll see when I get there. But this one, remember Cleveland? I said we're going to ride the team totals, and I just kind of forgot to do it. Yeah, we're going to do that today. We're going to see what happens. We got Cleveland, who's cooking on offense. We got a pitcher who's giving up 3.2. If this is a 4.5 total on a team total, I'm absolutely taking this, and we're going to be skating on the next game. Cleveland runs 4.5. Give me 4.5. 4.5 is plus 114. That's what I'm taking right there. We're taking Cleveland to do that because not only are they averaging 6.2, We saw old B Young is giving up, what was it, 3 point something? What was that number? Go back. 3.8 in his last 5 games. That's two advantageous positions for us, so we shall be taking that. And then we got the Baltimore bullpen to come in behind. I feel good about that. We're going Cleveland CLE over 4.5 at that plus 115, 114. I like it. We're taking it. Next. All right, next game up is going to be Detroit and Pittsburgh. And there's a hilarious stat here I just found out because I was messing with the sheet. There's a lot of data in baseball. They play 162 games, and my spreadsheets take every box score, put them in there one by one by one by one, and then you add that up over a course of 3 months. The spreadsheet tends to slow down a good bit, so I had to fix that today. And when I did that, I noticed one funny thing here. I'll show you. Detroit's favored 134 with an 8 total. I come to the spreadsheet. Pittsburgh hasn't scored a run in the first inning in like 15 games. I didn't think it was true, so I went and looked at it. I was like, oh shit, that is actually impressive. Like, I can actually show it. It is that crazy because I can, like, they barely score runs into this. They're 2.6. They're terrible in runs. But the first inning, they are the nerfy kings this season. It is ridiculous. You can see at home, they're averaging 0.35 runs in the first inning only, and 0.32 runs for the whole season. In the last 10, nothing. So, absolutely could be a nerfy here we could take, especially when we get the 2 bottom scoring teams under nerfy, team totals unders. We're going to fade the hell out of offense today. So who are we going to take? Who's pitching? That's the main thing. Let's go look at that. Boop, boop. And we can see, change this up to this one. And we are rocking with Mitch Keller versus Casey Mize. I like a nerfy. I like an under. Over under of 8. I like the under. I'm telling you. Let's look at earned runs for Mize and Keller. Just look. I don't even care about strikeouts. I want under. Earned runs 2.5. Yeah, he had a bad game against Seattle, sure. But before that, he was pretty damn good, including against Pitt, who he just faced on June 17th. So, yeah, he's already gave up 2. That's good stuff. And then Mitch Keller, did you face Detroit? I don't know if he did. Let's see if he did head-to-head. Last time you faced him, you gave up 9. That was April of last season. That was a year and 3 months ago. So, we're not going to hold that against you. No, but you've been 4 strikeouts. What are we doing? Earned runs, I mean. Yeah, last 10, you were at 2.1. Last 5, you're rocking a 1.2. Head-to-head, you gave up 2 runs. I was like, whoa, that's not good. Yeah, I got to make sure I'm looking at the right things. This is earned runs. So, yeah, both pitchers have been pretty damn good against each other. That was last season, though. Last 5, what was that, a 1-2 and a 2-2? That's what, 3.4 on the last 5 earned runs. Beautiful stuff. Let's go look at the bats to see how they're doing. Baez has a 357 and 14 at bats with a 1-1 and a 1. If you want to take a batter prop, by all means, there's something for you. I don't take many, you know that. But hey, I show it to you because maybe you want to take it. I want to make sure you have all the information you need. Righties, there you go. Pittsburgh versus righties and Mize versus Pitt. That's a lot of green. That's a lot of green, but not much to show for it. So for me, I got to go for the under. Both these teams are just absolutely dog shit trash. I can't do it. I got to take the under. So we're going under 8 next. All right, moving on. Next is going to be San Diego and Miami. And currently it is basically a pick 'em with an 8 total. Let's go to the sheet. We see the numbers. It's pretty close. It looks like Miami a little bit has the advantage on main categories, and they're at home, but they're on a 2-game losing streak, which is not a good thing usually. So let's go see how they are doing overall. Pitching matters a lot. Padres, Marlins. Edward Cabrera versus Kolek. Strikeout props, yeah, over. Yeah, sure. If you want to take strikeout props against San Diego, by all means. If you're new here, the people that have been here since last year will tell you I have very few rules in baseball, and one of them is you don't take strikeout props against San Diego. And the reason being is because they're always really damn good at strikeouts. They just are. So now, could you hit? Absolutely you could, but you're going to sweat. There's no easy strikeout prop against San Diego. They're too disciplined. Hell, Miami's number 1 right now. What? All right, Miami, I see you. Buddy, but I'll show it to you just because I know you want to see it. Because some of you are going to chase it regardless. And hey, you do you, boo-boo. I'm going to be over here doing me. So let me open this up. So strikeout, see, there's his numbers. 5-6 on a 4-5. It technically hits, yes. Technically, it matches what we look for, but so if you want to take it, more power. More power to you. So I ain't doing it. Kolek earned runs. You can see he's at 3.6. So San Diego pitchers giving up runs to Miami, who was 13th in runs, 9th in average, 8th in hits, and 12th in RBIs. Top 15, pretty good. That's leaning Miami. And then we got Cabrera, who also, he's doing better. Except for this game for 4. He was 1-2-0-2-4 head-to-head. He didn't give up anything when he faced him last year in August in 7 innings. So, hell, I got to go Miami. And can I get Miami plus? No, I can get Miami minus 110 literally, and that's what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to straight up take Miami. Let's go look at the actual matchups first before we just make full decisions. Cabrera versus San Diego, nothing. Righties, Miami. Righties, Kolek, Miami. Nothing. Yeah, so nothing's really, the only thing really standing out is San Diego's pitcher's a little iffy, because we saw that. Kolek's not been the best on his earned runs. And then we saw that the spreadsheet, the data is leaning Miami. So Miami has a slight lean in pitching, a slight lean in hitting, and they're at home. That's enough for me. I'll do it. That's three check marks. Let's go Miami, money line at home. Simple as that. Next. All right, rocking on. Game 4. Cincinnati out Washington. Currently, Cincy 135 with an 8.5 total. We come over here, spreadsheet. It's leaning Cincinnati. You can tell. These are the main categories. I need to redo this and like order it so like it's more important, it's the least important, but I'll do that for next season. I ain't done it yet. I thought about it today. I almost did it. And I was like, no, let's not break everything yet. So all I gotta do is click and drag rows, but hey, whatever. So you can see the data. Let's go and move on to this one. Get rid of this and this. Boom, load up Washington right there. And we see we got Brad Lord going up against Chase Burns. Both teams are top 10 strikeouts. Chase Burns gets a lot of strikeouts, but he does give up a lot of hits and runs. So we got to look at Brad Lord too. Check him out. That's obviously a bullpen of 1.5, right? Yeah. No? Okay. So Brad Lord hasn't pitched since May 6th. That's the May. He hasn't started since May 6th. You can look up his other stats, but you can see how he does. In his earned runs, 4.2223. That is a 2.6 average for a dude that pitches an average of 4 innings. That ain't good. So I wonder what that ERA is. Can't mess with that. But we come over here, we look at Chase Burns. His strikeouts, yeah, he's good except for that game against Boston where he got absolutely bent over a barrel and just got destroyed. Earned runs, yeah, he's been pretty decent. Yeah, here, he gives up hits though, right? No, he's been pretty good last couple games. All right, so I can't. So since he's probably the better pitcher, Brad Lord is, how many hits you give up, Lord? Not bad. He actually does not bad on hits. He just earned runs. Let's go look at the matchups. I'm not loving this one all of a sudden. I was leaning Cincinnati, but Lord has never faced Cincinnati, which is good for Lord. Righties for Cincy, there you go. Washington versus righties. Burns. Chase Burns has never faced Washington, obviously, either. So both pitchers should have the advantage against the bats. I lean Cincinnati, but I don't like Cincinnati. Does that make sense? So we're just going to pass. Next. Moving on. Next up is going to be Philadelphia and Boston. Phillies 198, 8.5. Look at the spreadsheet. We see the numbers. They're just hanging out with each other. Everything's the same. They're just a couple mid dudes. That's all they're mid. So average, bland, just nothing there for us. So let's go ahead and change that to this. Who's pitching? Sanchez versus Fitz. All right, both teams are 10th in strikeouts, so we don't care about that. We do care about earned runs for both of them. So let's load them both up. Oops, let me close that. Open that back up. Thank you. And Fitz earned runs in his last 5 games. Well, he's at 2 average. Pretty good. And then you look at Sanchez, 1 average, because damn, 1. And that's why he's 1.5. And it's over 140. Over? Really? We got average bats. We got great pitching. So that already makes me want to leave this game alone because there's no real clear lean we could take. There's your bats. Sanchez versus Boston historically. Nothing there. Boston versus lefties. Philly versus righties. Fitz versus... nothing. There's nothing. I don't like this one. We got good pitching. You see the numbers. There's no advantages. Next. All right, sliding on to the next one. We're going for Toronto and the Yankees. Currently, we got Toronto 125 with a 9 total. Look over here, the spreadsheet. We see a lot of offense still. They have fallen to 12th, but still, they're still really good. 4-game winning streak is good for Toronto. Both top 8 in hits. Both are top 8 and not striking out, which is actually, we know Toronto's been really good this season. Yankees are all over the place, so that's actually good for them. So over is definitely in play. An over of 9, I can work with a 9. Let's go look over here and see. What can we do? Scherzer versus Cam Schlittler. Man, that's a hard name to say. Okay, we'll learn about you and then Scherzer. Let's see what Scherzer's been up to. Last time Scherzer was out, we faded on, but yeah, we've been fading the hell out of Scherzer. 2.4 is not bad, but when you give him a 1.5 line, but then the line's over 165, it's like, why? Just give him a 2.5 line. That's just weird. And then you're facing the Yankees. We'll see. We'll look at the data. You've only started 1 game with 5 innings. You started 2 weeks ago, basically, almost, and you gave up 3 runs to Seattle. Let's learn more, shall we? Scherzer, history versus Yankees. 077. Come on, Bellinger. What are you doing? But then I see Stanton, 2 home runs and 9 at bats with a 333. See, that's something I like. We could potentially look at that. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go look at the batter props because of that's something we look for. We want some dominance like that. I want the average to be fairly high, at least 3 something plus. 333 is 1 for 3, so I'm okay with that. 1 for 4 is a hell no. I'm not touching that. No, not a chance. Now here we see what's lined up. Who do we have? We have Stanton, and we are looking for. I'm looking for Stanton, right? Yeah, we're looking for Stanton. He's the first name on the list twice. So HRR Stanton. Perfect. See, that lines up nicely for us. In the last 10 HRR, you can see he's averaging 3-1 on a 1-5 with a 1-2-0. That's way better than Scherzer being over earned runs. I ain't got to worry about either team doing well. Just give me Giancarlo Stanton to do his job. Simple as that. And the only game he did bad was this one game. Yeah, there's our play right there. Simple. Done. Stanton. What the hell? Stanton over 1.5 HR. That's the play I'm taking. Next. All right, I'm surprised we have so many plays so far. I'm actually kind of stoked for these plays today. Good stuff. We go on Mets, Angels. Oh, what do we have here? We currently have Mets 170 with that 9.5 total. Spreadsheet tells us the Angels have been cooking with the bats recently. 6 in hits, averaging 10.2 hits in the last 10. Mets are struggling, yet they're winning games. Angels are 5-5, which means their pitching isn't helping them out at all. So that means higher scoring games have to be on the docket. So let's go look. Change this to the Angels and the Mets, and we go Kyle Hendricks versus a ghost. Who's pitching? Who is going out here? So that is Frankie Montas is going out there. That's a name. We haven't heard that one in a minute. Let's go look at Mr. Frankie. Frankie, what you been up to? Last time you pitched was, well, actually, you started these games. Why do I not have props from Mr. Montas? Because you see how he does. He gives up runs. That's what I like to see. You gave up 6 runs a day on Pittsburgh in June. Now, Pittsburgh was hot for a minute, like a minute, not long at all. But yeah, KC is as cold right now. So you're facing the Angels, who are hot as hell right now. I need to know how many hits you're giving up. 4, 5, 7. I don't have any props, though. I need props. Okay, anyways, let's go look at Hendricks. Right now, I'm thinking over, if anything, to be honest. If Hendricks is bad, which he kind of, well, we'll see. Are you bad? Earned runs are at 2-2. Not too bad. Not terrible. Let's go look at the matchups. Montas versus Angels historically. And look, Wade, same setup as Stanton last game. We got 2 home runs with a 3.33 and out of bats with a 1.4. Good stuff. We could take that. Or hell, you could, I mean, there's others. You can go Ward at 3.33 with a 12 with a 1.0. There's plenty of things here. Let's look at the other side. Well, really can't, can we? Yes, we can. Mets versus Rockies, Hendricks versus Mets. Anybody just popping off? McNeil. Look at all these green. A lot of green here. I think this is something, yeah, we're going to take the over here is probably what we're going to do. That's 9.5 is our total at plus 100. And is the EV play? Sure thing. I'm down for it. We're going to trust the hot team with the bats that has terrible pitching. Historically, that's why they're 5-5. Give me the over 9.5 next. All right, slide on to the next one. We got San Fran and the Bravos. Currently, it's a pick 'em with a 9.5 total. Come on. And San Fran forgot how to play baseball. They're struggling. They've lost 6 in a row. Really? Have you really lost 6 in a row? Hold up. I gotta check my own stats sometimes just to make sure. Because sometimes I see them like, really? Braves. Oh, I'm seeing. Oh, wrong. Braves, Blue Jays, Dodgers. Damn. Last time they won was an 8-7 win over the Dodgers. Before that, they lost 13-0 to the Phillies. Wow, good job, San Francisco. Braves are currently doing quite well with the bats, so we're leading Atlanta at home, obviously. Let's see who's pitching in this one. Get rid of you, change you to you. And we got Landon versus Davis Daniel. All right, let's take a look at, first off, we got to go Mr. Roop earned runs. I don't even care about anything but your earned runs today. You've been, damn, 0.8? Bro, that's good. That's real good. That's good. Davis Daniel has been, well, he had 1 game this season because all this is last season. He was not good last season. 7-1, 5-4. To this season, only 1 time. 1 run, 4 innings. So, man, I don't know. I'm not liking it. I can't take Atlanta's bats versus Root because Root's pitching way too damn good. I can't trust San Francisco to do anything to Daniel because, hell, San Fran's not good enough. So they never faced him. That's advantage for Davis. San Fran versus Rockies, Atlanta versus Rockies, versus Bravos. There's your numbers. I ain't touching this nonsense. Get off my screen. Next, pass. All right, moving on. Get rid of this game. We're going on to White Sox in Tampa I told you yesterday I wasn't touching that nonsense because watch Chicago win the game. Guess what they did? They won the game. Exactly. So today we got 220 Tampa, 8.5. White Sox going for a 5 streak. Look at that. Look at them streaking. I don't remember what the score was yesterday. I just did. I blocked that day out yesterday. What was that score? It was final 8-3 Chicago. Good God. All right, White Sox, we see you. Top 8 offense. Ooh, all right. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's get rid of you. Let's load this up. Do they go for the 5th day in a row to get a win? Rasmussen versus Davis Martin. Well, they're both kind of average. So let's look. Neither one's really worried about strikeouts, so we got to go earn runs for both. Or just one, whatever. How do I not have an earned run for Davis Martin? All I have is strikeouts? Really? Huh. That's fishy. Okay. Rasmussen earned runs 1.5. He's averaging 1.6. Okay. He's been pretty good except for the game against the A's where they put up 4. Ooh. Yeah, he's a good pitcher. So Rasmussen versus Sox history. Nothing there for us. Righties, there you go. Can I even look over here yet? Tampa. Yes, I can. Chicago versus righties. Wait, no, I can't. Yeah, I can. Got you. Got it. Figured it out. That's a lot of green for Tampa. And then versus Davis Martin, nothing there at all. So I'm not taking a strikeout problem for Martin. Not a chance of hell I'm taking it. And Chicago's is hot. They're hot. Hey, Chicago's going to go on a streak. Hell, Colorado will have a streak this year. Pittsburgh already had a streak. Streaks happen in baseball. So if you want to take Chicago, by all means, Chicago plus 1.5 is minus 108. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We might. I'm just saying. You know what? I'm taking it. I talked myself into it by saying I'm just saying. So we're going to go Chicago White Sox plus 1.5. The offense is doing too good. Chicago. Tampa is struggling clearly with the numbers. Like, look. Struggles. That's what this tells me. Struggling. They can score. If you can't score, you can't win. You can score. You can, yeah. You got RBIs. You're getting walks. Everything you need to do. And Davis Martin's a pretty decent pitcher. So, yeah, I'll take Chicago plus 1.5 on the road. Go for that 5th win. 6-4 last 10. Look at them go. Yeah, plus 1.5. Next. All right, moving on. Currently, we got. Oh God, this one. This one's hilarious. We got Kansas City and Chicago, the Cubbies. Cubbies 250. This should be higher. 9 is our total. The reason being is because, well, I mean, Casey's offense looks crazy. Yeah, over under's 9. I think Chicago's going to have a day. I think they're going to have themselves a day. Why, do you ask? Well, the main reason being, let me go ahead and just take you on over to the pitchers. Did you know there's a 45-year-old dude pitching today? Did you know that? Did you know that? Well, now you know that because, he ain't even got a prop because we don't know how long he's going to last. But if you were curious, Rich Hill, does that name sound familiar? Does it ring a bell? It should because the man's been pitching since 2005. Since the millennia, he's been here. So here, let me zoom out so you can see it. Bloop, there he is. He is pitching. He's a starter today. I have to go to stats, and we go all the way. Look, his damn season start, his career started in 2005. I was just finishing high school. My God. Look at all these teams to play over. All these games. Oh my God, so many, so many. Last time he pitched was last year. He pitched 4 games for Boston, and then now he's starting he's been in the minors apparently. So, yeah. And I saw people commenting that when he was with Pittsburgh, he was serving up meatballs out there, and now he went to San Diego, Boston. Nobody wants him. You can see he moves around too much. So there's a reason why. Why Casey starting him? I have no damn clue. But guess what? We're going to take advantage of it, or try to at least, anyways. So I think we're just going to have to go straight up over, because what else would we take? Let's look at Matt. Boy, can you just kind of suck today just for a little bit? Like, you give up like 3 runs, I'll be happy. That's all I need from you. Just, okay, you're at 0.8 when the last 5 games are runs. Oh, that doesn't help me none. Casey's offense has been cooking, but Cubs, they're at home. They could easily tee off on anybody. So it's going to match up Boyd versus Casey history. There's some decent data here. Lefties, Casey, not bad. Chicago, they ain't even got him on here. Everybody knows they start Rich Hill, but no data, no stats. They ain't trying to lose no money today. That's what they're doing. So I'm still going for it. I'm going for it. I'm gonna trust the Cubs to have they might have a little home run derby today, even though the wind's blowing in. Well, it's not blowing, it's blowing to the side. What is that wind blowing? I'm gonna go look again. Hold up. Blowing kind of in-ish 11. Yeah, nope. Be smart. We gotta learn self-control here. We gotta be smart. We can't take every play that looks good, because otherwise we can take bad plays. We need to take smart plays. Yeah, Rich Hill's going in there, but he's going there for a reason. And Casey's bats are way better than Chicago's right now. I can't just be backing teams randomly. I gotta pass. I lean the over. You know what? We'll say that. We'll go pass, but lean over. How about that? So lean over. So if you want to take it, by all means, have fun, but I'm not. Next. All right, next up, Texas and the A's. I had the A's yesterday. That did not work out. So, hey, ain't my fault. It's pitch player's fault. I don't play the games. I just call something. So, currently Texas 235. 235. Damn. 7.5. All right. Why? Why? Top 10 offenses in most categories that matter. Good stuff. Let's go over to the props. Let's look at who's pitching because there's going to be bad pitching today for one team, right? Has to be. Has to be bad pitching. Who else is it be? Well, DeGrom's going out there for Texas, and he has been pretty well. Has he been good? 80% on 1.5. It could be stretching them to 2s. We'll see. And then JT Yin's going out there. Let's look at him too. DeGrom is at 1.8 in the last 5, which is actually pretty good. Nothing wrong with that. Yin, I can't even look at his earned runs. Shameful process. They don't want to give us no lines on his earned runs. That's fun. That's fun. DeGrom's doing pretty good. Texas offense is good. A's offense is good. It's in Texas. Oh, what is it? 235. I need to look at JTN's earned runs. So let's go find them, shall we? You can't hide the data from me. I will find the data. I got you. So we're gonna come over here, and I'm gonna go down here to Mr. JT, and we're gonna hope if you can see what I'm doing. That might help you out. Oh, let's look at his last few games right here. 1-1-1-0-2. Okay, damn, he's good too. So both pitchers are good. Both bats are good. We have one of those dilemmas where either the offense or deep pitching is going to take over, but they're both good. So I can't take anything, sadly. Let's go look at props and do the whole matchup thing. DeGrom versus A's. Historically, anybody good? I'll take a batter prop if I can get one. There's a home run for your eyes, but he's 2 for 10. That doesn't help me out. Langeliers is what? What is that? 3 for 8 with a home run? And that doesn't help either. Against righties, there you go. Texas versus righties and JT versus righties as well. Against Texas, there's nothing here. Both sides are good. There's no clear advantage for us, so we got to pass, sadly. I know. Next. All right. Only a handful of games. What, 4 games left? Cool. Move on. St. Louis, Colorado. Currently, we got St. Louis 150 with a 12? 12? What's happening in Colorado today? Who's pitching? Who is good? What? Okay. Because I see numbers like this, and I get really concerned about 12 spot. Like, yeah, they could hit it, but they're not even combining for 8. They're combining for 7.7. Like, what? Where are they getting 5 runs from on their averages? I don't see it because damn sure ain't gonna be Colorado helping with the bats. Apparently, let's see who's pitching. I don't care how bad you are. I guess I do care a little bit. Who's going out there? It is Blaylock and it's Fetty and oh god, yeah, 12 does make sense. Fetty is not good. Dude has not been good at all. Let's just open both these dudes up real quick and take a look under the hood. Earned runs. I say. No, his line's at 3. His earned runs are at 3.5 now. First pitcher I've seen in a while to get a 3.5 line since like a Colorado pitcher, probably since before the break. So he's a 4.2 average, and we come over here and Blaylock, his earned runs are currently sitting at 5.2. What the hell? Oh, but he did do well in the Cincy, but that was on the road. Now you're at home. San Diego, Sandy, he gave him 12 himself. We almost have to take this by default. Oh my god. Blaylock has never faced them. It's good for them, but who cares? This is one of those ones you throw the stats out the window. You look at how bad these pitchers are because I bet he shouldn't be starting. I'm sorry. And Blaylock shouldn't even be in the majors, apparently. With these numbers, they are absolutely USDA prime choice trash. That's what they are. And then Fetty, oh my god. Sorry. We got a fade. 4, 6, 12. You put up a 12? How are you still starting? How can a manager in good conscience send somebody out after that and not just cut them from the team immediately? I don't get it. But baseball's got funny rules, but say whatever. But yeah, we're gonna take the over. I don't care. We're gonna I can't. Sometimes you gotta just look at these stats and be like, that don't matter today. Who did what? Yeah. Fetty and Mr. 12. Yeah, over 12. That's what we're going for. Over 12. Can't believe we're doing this. Over 12. Oh man. For a second, I thought they were playing in Mexico again, like getting one of those elevation games, but I guess it's Colorado. But 12, done. Over. Next. Slide on to Houston and Arizona. Currently is a slightly into Houston with that 8.5 total. We go to our spreadsheet, we look at our numbers, and Arizona's doing quite well. Houston's struggling in some areas, but overall, I would say average to slightly below average currently, but they have won 2 in a row, and they are 3-7 last 10. Whatever. Ooh, get rid of you two. Can't be worse than them two, right? Absolutely cannot. Astros and D-backs, and we got Framber going against Eduardo. Houston's 29th in strikeouts. If you didn't know that, they are striking out a ton recently at 10, and they're on the road. So we gotta look at Mr. Rodriguez. We gotta look at strikeouts. We gotta look at those because that might be the play. I have no strikeout props today, and hell, it might stay that way. See, that's San Diego in Toronto. Look, his two of the best two strikeout teams in the league. So, yeah, KC, Miami, Chicago. Yeah, he does good. But against teams that don't strike out often, he did what you expect them to do. So, 5.5 today for plus 100 against the 29th ranked strikeout team. I'll take that. My only worry is, well, no, they're not even teeing off yet. Let's see if he has a history against them. What's his history look like? Altuve does have a pretty good 368, 2 homers, 1.1, not bad. McCormick, Mr. Spice himself, has 333, 1.4, 105. Yeah, you could still do that. He might give up 4 or 5 runs, but I think he can get 6 strikeouts. To the point, I think I'm going to take it. Let's keep looking. Houston versus lefties, Arizona versus lefties, and Valdez versus lefties themselves. Damn, what's Valdez's strikeouts? Because I know he's pretty decent too. Let's look that up. We'll look at earn runs and everything also, don't worry. So strikeouts. Shoo, that's a nice little trend upward. Texas, Dallas, Chicago. Yeah, 5.5. I can take both. Arizona's only 15th to strikeouts, 7.8 though. So and they're at home too. So we're gonna leave that alone. Yeah, no, I'm gonna take Mr. Rodriguez here. So RODRIGUEZ over 5.5 strikeouts. That's the play I'm taking. Next. All right, only a couple left. We got Seattle and Milwaukee. Did you know Milwaukee is crushing right now? It is amazing how good Milwaukee is. But yeah, they're dogs today. They're underdogs, which is kind of funny in this game because, yeah, they've won 11 in a row now. Is it really 11? Crazy. That's what it says. And you see top 4 offense for both teams, top 6 averages, top 3 in hits, top 7. Over under is 6.5. Who's pitching this one? Who could be pitching this one for be so good? Let's take a look. Let's find out, shall we? Brewers, Mariners, and we got Logan Gilbert versus against the Rook, the Miz. All right. Okay, how crazy won't it be? Seattle's 24th in strikeouts. Do we think the Miz strikes out like 8 dudes? Are we thinking this today? Because I might be thinking that. He's at 6.5 currently, and then Logan Gilbert's a strikeout master himself. We know this, so the pupil versus the disciple, or the teacher, whatever that saying is, you know it is. But yeah, he had 12 against the Dodgers, only 2 on the road. He is on the road at Seattle. On the road, he has 6.5 at plus 125. I might take that just for the juice potential because we know he can do it. Seattle's 24th at 9.4 right now. Absolutely could take that. Let's look at Gilbert. Milwaukee's 4th, so we're not going to touch that. Earn runs? No. I think I'm going to go the Rook. I think I got to go with the Rook. I got to do it. I got to see this line through right here. So we're going to go MISIOROWS key over 5.5, 6.5 Ks. I'm down. Show me Seattle can not strike out because lately they've been striking out a lot. So, but we'll look at all the other stuff. Matchups. Gilbert versus Milwaukee. Historically, anybody stand out? No. Righties? No. Seattle? Righties? No. And Jacobs never faced him, obviously, because he's a Rook. So, yeah, he might give up 3 or 4 runs. That's fine. Just get 7 strikeouts. I need you to go out there and pull some Randy Johnson type numbers and just obliterate a bird while you're out there. I don't care. Just give me 12 strikeouts again. I'll be happy. Just give me 7. I'm not greedy. Just give me 7. That's all I need. So, strikeouts, props, done. Next. All right, and before we move to the last one, I also kind of lean the over in the last one, just because it's, he's a Rook too, let's be honest. I mean, if you go back and look at the props real quick, I was looking at earn runs, I was like, that's a 5 spot to the Mets, but then you shut down the Dodgers, Pittsburgh, not a big deal. Minnesota, yeah, you could, but then you see Logan, he's doing a decent 2.6, and then his mainly because the offenses are so damn good right now. Like, they're so good, so... no, I'm sticking with the strikeout prop though, but there's just options. I like to make sure you have options. So anyways, last game, Minnesota Adoyas. Team that can't win games, Dodgers. Minnesota literally had the game tying home run robbed from them. Literally at the last play. Crazy times. We took Minnesota plus 1.5 yesterday. It was so close to hitting. So close. Yep, 8.5 is our total. Whatever, we move on. That's not the right game. This is the right game. Damn, that's still a lot of red. And it's still, yeah, you can see how everything's going. Clearly leaning Minnesota with the bats. Nothing new there. Let's get rid of you two and change this up to the last one, which is right here. And this is Simeon Woods Richardson going up against Yamamoto. Wood Richardson's not really a strikeout dude, so even though LA is 26 strikeouts and 9.7, I ain't doing nothing about that. We're going to go straight for earned runs. And if Yamamoto is not doing that well, then we're going to leave this damn game alone probably because I don't like it. Yamamoto 1.5, he's at 1.4, pretty close. And then we come over here, open Yamamoto twice. Don't want to do that. Simeon, earned. Yep. Damn, he's been good. 1 earned run. What's your strikeouts? 308. Yeah, you're not strike. You're a ground ball specialist. That's what you do best. Yeah, your both pitchers are good. Both pitchers are damn good. Both bats, well, Dodgers suck. I'm just sorry, but we know they have the talent. Whenever they figure it out, they're going to score like 11 a game. Who knows? So, Yamamoto versus Minnesota. There you go. Righties. Yep. Dodgers. Yep. And Richardson. Yep. I don't like this one. I have no lean in this one. Both pitchers are really good. Both bats. If anything, I guess I kind of lean the under. But then I got to trust the Dodgers not to score runs. So Richardson is good. You know what? I do like that. You know what? The more I talk, that's why I talk things out and I have like arguments with myself, because the more I talk about it, sometimes the shit just makes sense sometimes, right? And then sometimes I talk myself out of place. It happens. So we're going to take the under 8.5 because I think we can rely favorably on the Dodgers not doing much with the runs. This comes out to an 8-2, so that's fine. Both pitchers, if they go like 6 or 7 innings, that'd be beautiful if they do. Great outings. Let's hope for that. Under 8.5, and we're going to end it. Am I going to have a money line parlay is a question. I don't know. Let's go back and just kind of where we're already here. So let's go one by one. Why not? We got time. Cleveland. I lean Cleveland, but do I trust Cleveland? Kind of, but not really. Let's see if we can make a list. Let's go Okay. Potentially Cleveland, yes. Pittsburgh, Detroit, hell no. This game is. I feel bad for people that have to watch this game today. I just feel bad for them. Sad. San Diego, Minnesota. San Diego, Miami. I already got Miami money line, so I might as well take Miami in the money line parlay if I'm going to do one. Right? Wouldn't that make sense? Or that would be just too much Miami. Can you ever have too much Miami? Really? Can you? I don't know. Washington, Cincy. I lean Cincy. But they are on the road. But guess what? You know what? Let's do it. Philly and Boston. That is who knows what the hell's going to happen in that game. Toronto, Yankees. Points, please. Even though I do have a prop, I would lean the over as well. But then you get Toronto on that streak. I wouldn't touch a money line that one. Mets, Angels. I lean the Angels, but I got an over in that one. We ain't messing with that. Bravos. I would lean the Braves. Obviously, I would take the ATL. But then I don't trust the pitching that well. But I don't trust San Francisco bats. But I would put Atlanta on there because one, they're at home. That matters more than anything. I passed on the game. Told you, know. Yeah, if I pass on a game, I shouldn't take it. So let's take them off. But I do lean it. I took Chicago plus. I took Chicago. Not a chance. I'm putting them on the money line, though. Absolutely not. I'm not backing 49-year-old Rich Hill. He's 57 years old, trying out there and pitch. No, you can't be 72 out there throwing fastballs. That's going to be meatballs and a sub to the fans. Not a chance. Texas A's, who knows on that one? Left that one alone. Colorado, points, please. The winner's going to be the fans and whoever makes baseballs, because they're going to make a lot of them in that game to go away. Souvenirs for everybody. Arizona, Houston. I guess I kind of lean Arizona. It's all about the pitching in that one, and Seattle as well. Who knows in that one? And last one, under, but I'm not fading Dodgers again. They already showed they can win now, so I'm a little scared. So that gives me a 3-game money line parlay of just a weird one. But hey, guess what? We're gonna go for it. Why? Because I know you want parlays, and I'm going against my nature, trying to. I know y'all want lotto tickets. I know you want home run lays. I know you want hit parlays. You want just massive 15 legs. I'm giving you money line. Baby steps, okay? I'll meet you in the middle. Wait till football gets here. I'll probably put out like 3-game parlays. How about that? Just to help out a little bit. So, anyways, Cleveland, Miami, and Cincinnati. That's a weird 3 out there. But guess what? We're taking all 3 of them, putting them in a parlay together. That's it. We're done. Good stuff. Schedule. Mañana is going to be Wednesday, and you can see who we have. That is our slate, and we got some day games. We got baseball all day. Good stuff. So, and then we have like nothing on Thursday. We have 4 or 5 games. Okay. So appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe, check out the HQ, check out Outlier. Let me know in the comments what you're playing. Let me know if I missed something, if I got something right, if I got something wrong. Hell, let me know if you faded me, because the stats are 0-2 the last 2 days. So whatever. That's what we do here. So I'll see you tomorrow, Wednesday, more baseball. Peace.